Yo, this is going to be a quick and short video on my personal best aimlab settings and where to get them. If you don't know me, I currently hold the #2 6-shot world record with a bunch of other different static/speed target switching high scores. I also won the 50k aimlab skill contest. All of the files that I use for my aimlab can be found on my personal Discord in the resources channel. You can just join it from discord.gg/trusty, or you can just join it from the description down below. I included two crosshairs that I use the most and two crosshairs that I like the best. Just open them up, open the image, press open original, save the image, and save the two sound files as well. We're going to use that for the kill sound and for the hit sound. Yeah, so open up options, open up your crosshair settings, press import. Find the location where you save them at. It should be under downloads. I saved them under my pictures, so this is where I'm going right now. There should be saved as Aimbeast and God Plus. Don't mind my other pictures, please. Yeah, just equip them there. Make sure you save changes as well. Don't mess with the color settings too much because I think they're a bit buggy. For the audio settings, make sure you have all of the volume settings lowered. And for the hit sound, I use APA hit 1, kill sound APA hit 4. Make sure you have the hit sound down to 50 and the kill sound to 100. I prefer having the hit sound lowered so it's easier for me to hear the kill sound, especially on target switching scenarios or tracking scenarios or whatever it is. Importing it is the same thing as for crosshairs. Just find your downloads folder, put in APA hit 1, APA hit 4, both of them, and just put them on the kill sounds and hit sounds. Graphics settings are mostly preference. You can keep them as however you want, but these are the ones that I have, and it has worked the best for me. So visual settings are where most of the changes happen. I usually keep the tiling on 0, shadows hide, override workshop on. Make sure you select the solid colored texture. Smoothness, I usually keep it at 0.2 and the reflections at 0.8. You can also mess around with it a bit and see how you like it. I prefer it at this specific setting. After you've done with that, go to Element on the top. Select Sky. I prefer keeping the red-green-blue ratio the same here. The only thing that I changed is I changed the texture down to solid, so on open air scenarios, it wouldn't bug me when there's like different textures or anything. On the sunlight, keep everything the same. 0.82 is the one I use. And on the ambient light, I keep everything around 0.5. So for the game profile, I have it set to Valorant. You can set it to any other game you play. You can even leave it at the aimlab settings. I just leave it because it's a bit easier for the sensitivity scale, so I can just use my Valorant sense. Go down all the way, make sure to set the sensitivity options to advanced, so you can see the centimeters per 360 easier. Overall, I use from 0.25 up to like 0.4 on Val. So on game options, the first thing I always do is I set the countdown duration to 1. It's a bit easier, so I don't have to wait 5 seconds for the scenario to start. And I change the target color to custom RGB and set the RGB to around 10 or 0 to have my targets pitch black, especially for static. You can change it to yellow, for example, if you like it for tracking, but I still prefer black targets as it's a bit easier on the contrast on my eyes. Make sure to have the weapon visibility to hide, weapon recoil off, and weapon sway off to just have less visual clutter. For key bindings, it doesn't really matter that much, all of it is preference, but I changed the restart button to X, because that's easier for me, and I unbind the detection button completely, because I don't play detection scenarios. I also go to the mouse tab, and I unbind ADS, since sometimes it's bothersome in scenarios and it ruins some runs. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys have any settings or like any resources that you use and you prefer, you can join the Discord and drop it in the general or just DM me, whatever. I'll include it in the resources channel so everyone can use them. But yeah, thanks. Bye.